Wrestling is real.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another edition of Wrestling's Real, the unfiltered and partially censored video podcast in which we cover the best and worst shows in the history of professional wrestling. I am Andy, flanked by my brother Kyle.
It's good to be here. Hope we don't get copyright striked. And hope it all goes well.
As always, we got our brother from another mother, Mario.
They will never stop us for making Dora the Explorer jokes and Steve Austin jokes ever again.
Fellas, we made it. We got our first copyright strike.
Woo!
I want to keep beating the dead horse of Ric Flair jokes and Stone Cold jokes.
And they won't let
I want to
us.
keep doing that.
Well, the thing is, those are fine. It's just miscellaneous 5-second clips that the algorithm sees, and they're like, "Oh no, we don't like that."
You can't edit.
Our review of Bad Blood '97, as well as our '96 King of the Ring episode, were taken down and resulted in us getting the dreaded strike.
Why?
I don't know, man. It just
What did we do? God damn it!
We did nothing, brother. It's fair use. It's fair game. Copyright is a big hot button thing, especially in YouTube. But guys, fear not.
We're firing back with Muppets.
This is our big comeback.
We're going
comeback show,
PG.
brother. We're going PG too. Yeah, we're gonna cancel out the F words and the S words.
No more Fox.
God damn it, Kyle! Fear not. Thankfully, we fought the good fight and we won. Not only is the strike removed, but both Wrestling's Real episodes are back up for your viewing pleasure. So that's that.
Enjoy that, I guess.
Yeah, man.
If you enjoy it.
It was
then enjoy
annoying. It was annoying, but we had to fight the good fight, boys. Just want to shout out a couple of people. A gentleman by the name of CJ, who's an account specialist for YouTube. He heard our case, he heard our pleas, and he led me through the right avenue. So, CJ, you're not watching, but thank you so much. Also, I want to thank Jay Hunter from OSW. Jay, thank you for answering all of my stupid copyright questions and talking me off the ledge. Jay, a winner is you.
Thank you, Jay.
And lastly, thanks to all of you. Your support and kind words mean the world to all of us here. So thank you so much from the bottom of our hearts. With that out of the way, it's spooky season, boys.
Woo! It is. It's so spooky. Oh my god, I'm so spooked.
Are we going to cover a Halloween Havoc? Are we going to cover a WWE Studios horror film?
Better.
No, we got something even scarier. The guest host era of Monday Night Raw.
Oh.
I love it.
Do you guys remember this period of time?
Oh, yes.
Well, here's the thing. This is where I kind of started going back to watching consistently around this time. This is the same year where Punk cut the pipe bomb promo.
That's right.
That's when I kind of just glued to the TV no matter what. And sadly, it had to be in an era where it was really over the top, real corny, real PG, real insulting your intelligence, and less wrestling focused.
I agree. It was more about corporate synergy and sponsorships.
Absolutely.
And advertising and all that bullshit, and we don't agree with that. This is why this episode is brought to you by Dollar Shave Club. Shave time, shave money.
Brought to you by Roe. Roe pills.
In case you saw Kyle's leaked Instagram video.
With Shay. I was with Shay. I was portraying Michelle.
you were Michelle.
In that video. Shouts out, Shay.
In terms of the guest host era of Raw, Mario, did you watch it this time?
I was kind of out at this point, I think.
Yeah.
I hadn't come back, but I remembered a handful of them. I remember like Hugh Jackman and who was Magneto? Someone was dressed as Magneto, right?
That was Damian Sandow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
and
God.
I remember this one.
That was funny.
I remember like Three Stooges. Will Sasso came out as Hogan.
Oh, God.
Yeah.
And like I remember a handful of them, but I was not really watching. I was really tuned out during a lot of the PG era because it just wasn't my bag, baby.
Completely understandable.
It's weird. It's a really weird time to go back to. For those of you watching this episode and you see the Muppets in the thumbnail, you're thinking to yourself, Andrew, How the hell did we get here? Guys, in the summer of 2009, current presidential candidate Donald Trump purchased Monday Night Raw. In kayfabe, of course, although Donald probably thought it was a shoot.
He actually thought his shoot died.
He did.
Well, a lot of people did.
Donald Trump purchased Monday Night Raw in kayfabe. This was only for 1 week, though. When the stock dropped in real life, they had to kill the storyline. Because the stock dropped. The following Monday, Trump sold Raw back to Vince. But with a caveat. Trump informed Vince that, moving forward, Raw will be hosted by a celebrity guest each and every week.
Oh, boy.
While this sounds pretty fun on paper, not every celebrity guest was familiar with the product, or even wrestling. They were just there to promote whatever they were working on at the time. I'm looking at you, Jeremy Piven.
We will ban you from the Summerfest.
He'll be banned from SummerSlam, is what you're saying.
When it comes to the celebrity era of Raw, there were certainly duds, but some guest hosts actually added to the show. Specifically, Bob Barker in 2009. The Price is Raw will always make me smile.
That is funny. That is, especially looking back on it now, you know, and not having to watch this shit like live every week and getting your time wasted mostly.
Yes.
So it's really funny looking back on it now, and it's fun to enjoy it. And I, honestly, for the maybe not for the most part, because I was cringing at times, but I did kind of enjoy this Raw. It was kind of harmless.
It was harmless. I mean, at the time, I would have thought it was dog shit, but in retrospect, it was an easy 1.5 hour to go through.
Hard carry from CM Punk, Zack Ryder, John Cena, Miz, and R-Truth.
Big facts. On this edition of Wrestling's Real, we're going back to Halloween night 2011, where the Muppets are in the guest host spot. I love wrestling, and I love the Muppets. What do you say we get into it, boys?
Let's go.
What do you say?
October 31st, 2011, Monday Night Raw is live from Bad Street, Atlanta, GA. Earlier in the year, The Rock made his triumphant return to WWE to guest host WrestleMania 27, objectively one of the worst manias in history, but we can get into that at another time. Hopefully not.
No?
At this moment in time, The Rock and John Cena were gearing up for their twice-in-a-lifetime match at Mania 28. In the War of Words...
No, not twice in a lifetime. Once in a lifetime.
It happened at 29, too.
I know, but this is the build-up for the once in a lifetime.
Yeah, but it was really twice in a lifetime.
It was... but not at this moment.
Oh, at this, if you're looking at it through the eyes of 2011 wrestling fan, once in a lifetime.
Yeah, once in a lifetime.
For sure.
I'm so damn confused.
Meanwhile, R-Truth and The Miz were running roughshod on Mondays, a far cry from the goofy duo we got this year.
This time they were carrying. And clearly Vince didn't have enough confidence in them. That's the shame of all this.
Oh, it's rough.
Because R-Truth, as a heel,
hilarious.
Is hilarious.
Big time.
It's amazing. He's one of those wrestlers who can do both.
So John Cena needed a tag team partner to go toe-to-toe with Awesome Truth at Survivor Series. Cena chose The Rock.
Oh, very interesting.
Cena was so apprehensive that he even dribbled on the microphone a little bit.
I choose my partner to be The Rock.
This was hype as fuck.
No, definitely.
This whole build was, other than CM Punk, this was really intriguing to see. It was. This is one of the most intriguing things about part of the show, clearly.
But Kyle, will Rocky answer the challenge?
He will via satellite. He's not going to be there, but
there he is.
There he is on the TV. Fast 5 Rock, by the way.
Via satellite, of course. Actually, he's on the set of G.I. Joe here.
Riveting.
Oof.
The Rock, hot dogs, and grandstands. John Cena, you want The Rock to be your tag team partner. You want to team up with The Rock. Can it be done? Should it be done? After a long tirade, Rocky says, no. Why would The Rock team with John Cena in the Fruit Loop troupe? His words, not mine.
Yeah.
Good old-fashioned family homophobia.
Oh, shit. I didn't think of it like that.
However, The Rock started to think. The Rock started to listen. Rock saw the tweets, and quite frankly, Rock saw the pay-per-view buy rate projections. The Rock reluctantly agrees to join forces with John Cena and take down the dastardly duo known as Awesome Truth at Survivor Series.
Hell yeah.
It's so awkward, like, via satellite.
It's always awkward via satellite. Also, just, like, it secretly shows that, like, I don't care that much to show up.
And I hate his fucking action figure hands. Because he always has his hand like this.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
Like he's always ready to do that.
It's very
like when
Rock.
he talks, watch his right hand.
Yeah, he has the no mercy hands. What else can you say, guys? The Rock played all the hits here.
Just another thing that I really hate during this time was we got to keep shoving the hashtags out there. Hashtag boots to asses. Hashtag team bring it. Hashtag this. Hashtag that.
Hashtag tuna club.
Hashtag boob club. Hashtag tuna club.
Mario, did you like Rocky's promo here?
I thought the same thing where I'm like, it would have been more electric if he was actually there. I think he definitely made up for it with this past Mania, this past little run he had.
Oh, yeah.
Where, imagine if he was doing this every week. Just, that was the one thing I was bummed out about the Steve Austin return. We only got that one video package of him, in his little ATV, and he's like, I heard the challenge. You talk about Texas. I'm going to come after you.
You talking about Texas is dumb?
And-
well, guess what? You're dumb. I don't know.
He had the one promo, then the only time we saw him in person was finally at the match. But, I think, stuff like this is like, it takes away from everything. I know, like, to flaunt the power of, like, coming from via satellite, The Rock, but it does not add the energy that you need to have with this. And especially, after what we're about to see after this. You know what I mean?
Big time.
Puppets.
Before, yeah, absolutely. Before you get to the next thing,
Please.
I just want to say there's 3 kind of sides to this whole rivalry between The Rock and John Cena. They were either
Enlighten
on
us.
The Rock side, basically fuck Cena, fuck the Hulk Hogan super squeaky clean babyface, and let's bring back this legend who we missed so much. Then there's the people on the super squeaky clean babyface side of John Cena.
The Fruit Loop
Mostly the kids who love Cena and the parents with kids who love Cena, but the third side being CM Punk.
Yep.
Especially after that pipe bomb promo, you're like, fuck, Dwayne and John Cena Dwayne's stealing the main event from CM Punk.
For real this time.
For real. So
For real.
that is what made this year extremely interesting.
It was wild. It was
And
a
then
wild
we had
time.
the Muppets.
What's wrong with the Muppets?
There's nothing wrong with the Muppets. It's just it really takes you out of wanting to be invested into a fucking wrestling storyline.
Agreed. Our opening contest is CM Punk versus the WWE World Heavyweight Champion Mark Henry. Behind John Cena, Punk is the biggest star in the company in 2011. He cut his infamous pipe bomb promo in June, like you said, Kyle, and set the wrestling world on fire.
It got everyone talking.
Like most fans at this time, I kind of fell off when the company went TV PG, but
Same.
What got me back in was that pipe bomb. As a matter of fact, I'll never forget where I was when I heard about the pipe bomb. I was in my room at the time. I was living at my parents' house. I was in my bedroom. I think I was hanging like a ceiling fixture. I'll never forget it because I was like on a chair. Kyle barges in the room, and I thought like somebody died. Because Kyle walks in the room, he's like, Andrew? And I'm like, what? What's the matter? He's like, CM Punk. I'm like, what? He's like, dude, CM Punk fucking shot on Vince McMahon on live television.
I don't even know what a shoot meant back then.
Yeah, but he was using smart terms. I'm like, what the hell are you talking about? And he sat me down. He played me the entire Vegas promo. And I was like, holy shit, we got to watch Raw next week.
Oh, yeah. It makes you want to watch Raw next week. Absolutely. And it's funny, he got fucking suspended.
He did.
So
He did.
next week he wasn't even there, so...
Absolute scumbag Johnny Ace makes his way out to inform everyone that CM Punk is on his way to a WWE Championship match against Alberto Del Rio. All he has to do is defeat the world's strongest man here tonight.
Well, quite frankly, I just came back from taking a giant dookie on somebody.
Oh, come on, cat.
Sorry.
On paper, CM Punk and Mark Henry sounds pretty solid. Unfortunately, this matchup does not go for that long.
I had a smile on my face when I saw Mark Henry and CM Punk having a one-on-one match on Raw. I'm like, oh my god, this is not going to be bad. This is not going to be terrible. Oh, wait.
Yeah. 2 minutes in, Punk hits his Randy Savage special, and I spy another scumbag. It's WWE Champion Alberto Del Rio, flanked by his personal ring announcer, Ricardo Rodriguez. Del Rio 6 Rodriguez on Mark Henry so Punk can get disqualified. Who attacks with the shoe? Honestly.
Dude, I was thinking that exactly as well.
Yeah, he wallops Mark Henry with the shoe.
Come on, what are you doing here?
Who does that?
It's so insulting that Mark even has to remotely sell what Ricardo is that his name? I'm sorry.
Yeah, Ricardo Rodriguez.
Ricardo Rodriguez. I think he's a great ring announcer.
Yeah.
But this shit, like I can't take it. I was actually looking forward to a match, but then I forgot this was 2011 Raw where we can't have an actual finish to a match.
No. Are you kidding me?
Well, honestly, that goes for a lot of Raws.
Especially at this time.
Yeah.
Punk immediately goes after Del Rio and tosses Ricardo to the World's Strongest Man. Mark Henry hits a brutal World's Strongest Slam. You can see it on the replay. Unfortunately, Kevin Dunn didn't cut to camera 1 on the live feed.
Yeah, I don't know what the fuck his teeth were doing.
Sorry, boss. I was playing Flappy Bird.
he was munching on some nuts or something.
CM Punk's title opportunity is now up in the air. We'll see where this goes as the night rolls on. The Michael Cole challenge.
How awesome is this?
Heel Cole was one of the worst parts of this era.
It was really bad, but again, like I said before, going back on it, knowing the future we have now.
Yeah, right.
Going back on it and watching this, it's really funny, but
at this time,
it's just bullying JR on live TV.
At this time, Michael Cole in character, maybe in real life, was jealous of Jim Ross, and he wanted to replace him as the voice of WWE.
You really think in real life?
I don't know. I mean, JR, I think you think it maybe got to Cole that like JR's so respected and Michael Cole was like a shill.
I don't think that at all.
No.
I just think it was a dumb fucking Vince thing that he just wanted to bully the shit out of JR again.
I'm all for announcers having a role on the show, but this was insufferable.
I agree. Again, like, picture yourself at the time having to watch this. It's like it's not wrestling at all. It just now the announcers have to have an angle. It's
so silly.
It's so stupid, but it's really funny.
Up next, we get a live promo from the beloved Kermit the Frog.
Let's fucking go.
And Miss Piggy.
Yeah.
Welcome everyone to Monday Night Raw. Yay!
Huge pop. Gotta give him that.
Oh, huge pop. Huge pop for the Muppets.
Kermit's going nuts. He's doing that D'Lo Brown head shake. That's a nice Easter egg.
That is a great Easter egg.
Great Easter egg.
I can't agree more, Kyle.
Where are these MCU fans to nitpick these Easter eggs? You're not going to get that shit.
Within seconds, excuse me, rings through the arena.
This is another case of go away heat.
Vicky Guerrero and Jack Swagger make their presence felt. Swagger threatens Kermit. It ain't easy being green. How about it ain't easy being a plate of frog legs? Kermit immediately claps back. He says that they don't want any trouble with Swagger or his mother.
We don't want any trouble from you or your mother.
Big pop, yeah.
Piggy and Vicky are about to come to blows.
They got heat.
They
are
have
not
major heat. They have Brett and Sean heat.
I don't know what was said in Gorilla. This is not looking good. This is looking unsafe. Unsafe work environment.
It's gonna be brawl out.
This seg was not supposed to go this way.
Piggy and Vicky are about to come to blows when Santino Marella interrupts. I love Santino so much.
Oh, this is another case where Santino, as much as it's not for me, and I think it's, see, little tiny Jim Cornette is coming out, and I can't hold him down. Rub him down, Andrew. Rub it down. Rub it down.
A little bit of Cornette's coming out.
I can't. I'm sorry, but it's coming out, motherfucker.
Oh no.
I hate Santino. He's a cancer to wrestling.
Santino is genuinely hilarious.
Santino is funny in this era, in this role. He would not fit, in my opinion, now or in any other era.
You don't think so?
I
certainly not the Attitude Era, but I think now there's a spot for Santino.
It's different if Santino now coming back with what we know of the character Santino, but like a gimmick like this, freshly new, coming for this era, I don't think that's gonna work.
That's your opinion.
All right, that's fine. It's too.
Mario, what did you say about Santino the other night?
Oh, I said that he is Picasso's pizza. If Picasso's pizza was a person.
So the TMNT mutagen fused with a Picasso's pizza.
Oh, okay.
Would be Santino Morgan.
It would.
You saying that I like, but not as a wrestler. I'm sorry, this belongs in the 80s.
Santino tells Swagger that instead of insulting our guest hosts, he should be warming up because later in the evening, Swagger has a match with Santino.
Santino is on fire. The crowd loves Santino.
Oh, yeah.
I can't take that away from him.
Swagger's not threatened because he's going to have Dolph Ziggler in his corner. Santino says, tough shit, brother. Ziggler's got a match of his own with Long Island Ice Z Zack Ryder tonight.
And I think Kermit says, woo, woo, woo.
He sure does.
What a rub.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. You know it.
How does Vince not push him after? I get he gets the U.S. title, but that's not enough.
No, the U.S. title is like...
That's garbage.
Yeah, man.
That's like you giving me like bug spray, and I gotta flaunt it. I don't know, it's just something useless.
Giving you bug spray in the winter.
There you go.
That's fucking useless.
I don't know, something
in the summer. That's like a world heavyweight championship.
Bug spray is more useful than the U.S. championship at this time.
Oh my god, this is shaping up to be an eventful night, boys.
It is, man. I do like I enjoyed this seg. It was harmless.
It was.
And it gets better.
Up next, we got a Halloween-themed Divas Battle Royal to determine a #1 contender for the hideous butterfly belt. Our first participant is Kelly Kelly. Holla, holla. Kelly makes her way over to where the last segment took place and locks lips with Kermit the Frog.
I love how Santino was kind of sneaking a smooch.
He was sneaking a smooch, but Kelly wants the frog.
Kelly wants the frog, and oh damn! And then Kermit just comes.
Dude, my man folds.
There's no easy way to put it. He simply just comes on live air.
My man folds, quite literally. His head caves in. You know how when you're about to hit a fatality in Mortal Kombat and your opponent's like dazed and shit? That's what Kermit's looking like.
Oh yeah, he's seeing stars.
My dude's smitten. After a commercial break, we see that the ring is filled with beautiful divas in their Halloween costumes.
Shouts out AJ.
Shouts out AJ Lee.
I'm loving that MK callback.
Oh yeah, the katana.
Yeah, shouts out Katana.
That looks killer.
And Caitlyn.
I'm quite fond of Caitlyn's Dog the Bounty Hunter.
I love Caitlyn.
I shat on heel Cole earlier, but I did get a genuine chuckle when Cole said, "Oh, is Caitlyn Michael Hayes?"
That's good.
Hey, is that Michael Hayes since we're in Atlanta that Caitlyn's playing?
The Divas champion Beth Phoenix is joining us on commentary for this one. Guys, there's really nothing to say. This was sloppy, time-filling, and a piss break. And I sound super misogynistic saying that, but
The women
that was their role on the show.
They weren't given the time they deserved.
Yeah.
It just wasn't.
We would have to wait a few more years for the women of WWE to be recognized as humans, but we weren't there yet.
No, these were it was just a show. And how long was this match?
It's shorter than the gimmick battle royal.
Yeah, we timed it out because I was curious about like which was longer, and I'm like, because the gimmick battle royale was quicker, but at least there's a few more spots to happen in that match.
One of the most insulting things in this match is Tamina eliminates AJ Lee.
That's insulting. AJ should have won. God damn it.
Yeah, this is before she was like over. So
yeah,
I'll give them a pass.
I guess like the only woman who had like extreme credibility and was extremely threatening was Beth Phoenix.
Yeah,
Beth Phoenix stood out of everyone.
Yeah.
And she was really fun and intriguing to watch. Similar to how you would see like Chyna or Rhea Ripley, like that just like
a threatening woman.
Yeah, super threatening, strong.
I can only count on one hand the amount of divas at this time that were actually good wrestlers. AJ, Natalya,
Alicia
Beth.
Fox was kind of good, man. Don't you
She had
shoot down Alicia Fox?
Alicia Fox had a great Northern Light suplex.
There you go.
I gotta be honest with you.
Natalya is great, obviously.
Oh yeah.
When she's not farting.
Yeah. This is post Natalya farting. I think.
It is post.
I think.
Okay. Before you get to the finish, another MK thing that made me chuckle.
Oh, is when she was doing the katana thing?
AJ was trying to do the fan lift. Like Katana's like move, and she was like, "Why isn't this working?"
She's such a nerd.
I love it.
Finish of the match: Eve eliminates Natalya, becoming the #1 contender. I like Eve, the Hosky.
Oh, the Hosky, that was fun. She was a Hosky. All respect to her. I wish nothing but the best for these ladies,
except for Oksana.
Oksana,
I'm just kidding.
Cheating bastard! How dare she break Teddy Long's heart?
After the match, the Divas of Doom square up to Eve, but she's saved when Kelly and Fozzie come to her aid. This was harmless.
Harmless, it was quick, whatever. I loved seeing Katana, AJ.
Same.
That's like literally all I got from
I will say,
Sorry.
Eve's theme was in my head for the longest time.
What is it?
She looks good to me.
She's everything I want.
Which is a
everything I
complete
need.
rip-off of that Calvin Harris song, the Call on Me, Call on Me, Call on Me.
shit. I didn't
Such
make
a
that
rip-off.
connection.
Jim Johnston, you did it again. Let's get our goddamn heads in the game, all right? We got to take this seriously. Backstage, we're joined by Dr. Bunsen Honeydew and his trusty lab assistant, Beaker.
Yo, what are they cooking up over there? I love how the Muppets posters in the background, just to remind you.
They got to plug that film,
while they're
brother.
cooking up some, you know.
Compound V. Dr. Honeydew has concocted an energy drink to provide speed, power, and agility. He orders Beaker to deliver the drink to Santino before his match with Jack Swagger.
This just sounds like another steroid trial waiting to happen.
They should have brought this up in the Vince documentary.
Yeah, dude, that's my only, like, gripe with the Vince documentary. They didn't bring this shit up.
I know. They left the Beaker and Honeydew stuff out.
That's some deep shit. That was a huge court case.
Exactly. Like, you have these fucking puppets backstage concocting liquid HGH to give to your wrestlers.
That's fucked up, man.
It's fucked up beyond belief.
Beaker's just carrying this throughout the... He's getting like a Goldberg entrance. I love how all this shit is like pre-taped too.
It's fabulous. As Beaker exits the lab, he runs into Christian. For Beaker's sake, I hope...
shit, the patriarch.
For Beaker's sake, I hope his father's still alive. Christian, the piece of shit that he is, dumps out the compound V right in front of him.
That's a heel move if I've ever seen it.
What a dick. Thankfully, the Celtic Warrior Sheamus comes in for the save. Sheamus and Beaker share a cute moment when it's revealed that they're relatives. That's canon, by the way.
That
Sheamus
it's
is on the Muppet Wikipedia. You know what? At this time, a teenage Andy would scoff at this.
Absolutely, same.
But now, I think this was adorable.
It's funny.
This was a great
It's funny.
segment.
It is funny.
Great segment. He foofs up his hair,
Yeah.
makes him
Straightens
look
up
like
his hair.
him, tells him to say hi to Aunt Teresa for him. It's a beautiful moment. I loved this.
A beautiful moment.
I
he
fucking
says.
love-
What are you talking about?
Yeah, man. You ever run
What
into
do you mean beautiful moment?
You ever run into a relative you haven't seen in a
moment-
while?
No. A beautiful moment's like Kofi winning the title or Bryan winning the title at WrestleMania.
Yeah, this
or-
is up there.
This is not a beautiful moment. This is just funny. Calm down.
Man, fuck you. Our next contest is the WWE Tag Team Champions Evan Bourne and Kofi Kingston. Air Boom versus Wade Barrett and current WWE Champion Cody Rhodes.
This was a treat. It really was to see undashing Cody Rhodes again. I'm so happy to see the career. Honestly, all these people, you know,
They did okay for themselves.
they did. Yeah, absolutely, absolutely. And
Except
then
for Matt
some.
Sydal.
Well, Matt Sydal, you know,
He's curtain jerking on Rampage.
yeah.
Well,
I can't argue. Well, you know.
First off, Air Boom is one of the worst names of all time for a tag team.
I think just around this period, or just like the modern era of tag teams, getting singles wrestlers, putting them in tag teams, and then they break up, and then they have their own rivalry after that.
Yeah, that's basically every
And
formula.
it's the same. They probably didn't do that with Air Boom because none of them turned heel. But honestly, this tag team, they kind of had a thing going during this time.
They were very over. I will give them that. Kofi Kingston is beloved. Evan Bourne was like that cool, high-flying
Amazing.
babyface.
So much fun to watch.
And credit to Wade Barrett and Cody, because they knew their roles and they played it well. This match was not bad.
It wasn't. It
was a passable TV match.
It's your run-of-the-mill tag team TV match, but what I mostly got out of it was how great of a heel Cody is.
Oh, yeah.
Even at this time where he's very young and he's still learning, he's still like, I mean, of course he's a natural.
Yeah.
Of course he's going to be good in the ring at this age, but where we see him now, good for him for standing out.
It's
being
insane.
so young and standing out.
Right, and I
making a
loved-
name for yourself.
I loved the on-dashing gimmick.
Oh, me too. I love dashing as well.
No,
I thought
dashing
but
Cody Rhodes is great, but
dashing was funny where he comes out and he's looking at the mirror, like it's on like the Minitron.
Yeah,
he's looking at himself, and it's great. And then when he breaks his nose and all that stuff, and he's putting the paper bags on people, that is amazing.
I love it.
And it's too bad he didn't really go anywhere after that.
No, because he
got the IC championship and he did that, which was amazing. But what's next?
Nothing.
What's after that?
Nothing.
Stardust.
No, he would team up with with Goldust. They would be the Rhodes brothers.
Oh, that's right. That was cool.
That was fun.
Yeah,
and then
yeah,
he was
yeah,
Stardust. And then
but again, not really much given. to him.
Nope. But thankfully, the young man, I think he did good for himself after the fact.
Yeah, not too bad.
Poor Wade Barrett is kind of in nowhere land. Unfortunately, the SummerSlam prior to this show, it was actually the year before, SummerSlam 2010, Wade Barrett and his Nexus were buried 6 feet under by John Cena.
Tough.
So yeah,
That's tough.
He was actually like considered a main event threat. Now he's over here just in a random tag team with Cody. It's kind of sad. But Wade, like
just a
Cody,
shoehorned together tag team.
But like Cody, Wade's doing good for himself now, and that's all that matters.
He's a great commentator.
But yeah, great offense all around. The only thing I did not like about this match was the commentary.
Oh, what?
The commentary was so bad during this match.
Funny as fuck.
Dude, they were talking about anything but the match. Cole keeps trying to put himself over as like an undefeated WrestleMania legend while bullying the King and JR.
Yeah.
You can tell Vince is on the back like, oh, now say this. Like,
Absolutely. It does take away from the match. It does.
It does.
But it's a double-edged sword because I want to watch an actual wrestling match, but I'm laughing at Cole being such a heel. And like calling JR fat and stuff. Like, it's so like it's distracting, but it's really funny.
Finish of the match, Evan Bourne goes for an airborne, but Barrett catches him in a wasteland. 1, 2, 3. The makeshift team of Cody Rhodes and Wade Barrett defeat the tag team champions clean.
Wait a second.
What? All right, I'm playing dumb. I know why they lost. Evan Bourne violated the wellness policy.
Oh, that's right.
And he would serve a 30...
Seidel 420.
Yeah, he would serve a 30-day suspension after tonight.
Damn.
Synthetic marijuana.
Really? Damn.
To add insult to injury, Christian makes his way out to attack the baby faces. Oh no, I hope a good guy comes out for the save. In comes Sheamus. He scares off the Patriarch, he scares off Barrett, and he bro kicks the fuck out of Cody.
That was great. The bro kick was fun to see. But again, it's your run-of-the-mill.
All's well that ends well.
Run-of-the-mill seg.
After the contest, we see Statler and Waldorf up in the luxury...
Eating pizza rolls.
Yeah, like what is that?
Enjoying a nice plate of
those pizza
Totino's.
rolls?
Yeah, those are Totino's pizza rolls, brother.
I'm surprised they would eat those.
Well, they have nowhere to go.
Well, that's a good point.
Statler and Waldorf, they're enjoying the contest. Can you believe that finish?
What's your finish, kid?
Imagine if Rick was sitting with them. Oh my god, that'd be the funniest
Are you
shit ever.
shitting me?
Modern day Ric Flair, like 2024
Yeah.
Ric Flair, if he sat next to them, it'd be fine.
Oh, they would blend in.
He'd blend in perfectly. Because I think
the puppets would look more realistic than him.
True. We get a video package hyping up the arrival of one Brodus Clay.
Yikes.
To quote the Metallica song, "The day that never comes."
What are you talking about?
Well, they said that he's going to arrive next week, right?
He didn't arrive next week?
No. As a matter of fact, he arrived, but it was in January as the Funkasaurus.
No!
Yes!
No!
I swear to God, Kyle.
He showed up. He did show up.
Brother, I did my research. He did not show up until January. He was hyped. It was like Veer Mahan.
Okay.
He would arrive flanked by Naomi and Cameron, and he would be the Funkasaurus.
This was the following year?
Yeah. In January as the Funkasaurus. What a goddamn far cry.
It's complete. I mean, honestly, what are you going to remember more?
We need Big Bronson Reed out there with a giant disco ball.
At this time, probably.
How funny would that be?
Absolutely.
After Seth Rollins beats him, he's off TV for a few weeks, and he just shows up.
Funkers on a roll. The
Same gimmick.
Slicks theme. That's what I know.
Next week never comes.
Oh shit! Well,
it's fucking
sucks
funny.
for him.
I'm chomping at the bit, fellas. Up next, we got The Big Show versus WWE Champion Alberto Del Rio.
No, I'm on the edge of my seat.
Potential 5-star match here.
Certainly a candidate for Match of the Year.
I wonder what Meltzer gave this.
Who cares? When I got back into wrestling in 2011, there was no WWE Network, so I had to catch up the old-fashioned way. Wikipedia. I saw the most recent Royal Rumble winners, Cena in 08, Randy in 09, Edge in 2010, and then I saw 2011, Alberto Del Rio. Who the fuck is Alberto Del Rio?
Who?
Show me the graphic again.
Show me the graphic. Show me the graphic, please. The son of legendary luchador Dos Caras, he wrestled all over the world as Dos Caras Jr. WWE scooped him up in 2009. He made his debut in 2010 and then received one of the biggest pushes in recent history. While he's certainly not a slouch between the ropes, he just reeks of NPC.
Yeah, for me, there's just nothing there. Del Rio's a good wrestler.
That's it.
But it just doesn't, I think with all the scuttlebutt we've heard,
oh, he's a menace.
with everything, it just kind of, it kind of taints a little bit. I don't know why they pushed them so heavily. Probably because they needed just a heel that you can actually boo against. You know what I mean?
Well, I'm thinking because Vince is a piece of shit and Alberto Del Rio is a notorious piece of shit. So birds to a feather?
I mean, sure. That's one way to looking at it.
Can we talk about that title for a second?
Do you like that title?
So that title, of course, is very iconic for John Cena. Like that, that is the Cena belt. It always will be the Cena belt for me. After, I think me and Andy actually talked about this, watching this together. Like after Cena dropped the belt, they kind of kept that design, but just like glued the WE logo so it didn't spin anymore.
So it wouldn't spin.
And it looks stupid.
Yeah, it does. It kind of looks
like that. I never liked it originally when Cena had it, but like, it being the spinner belt, people loved it because spinners were huge. To me, it's not a great looking belt. I just don't like how it's like, the kind of caved in.
Oh, it's ugly.
Gimmick. Yeah, I can see that. Over time, it grew on me. Over time, it did grow on me. And I think it does, it's perfect for John Cena.
It must be heavy as shit.
It's ugly. It's an ugly belt, but I still prefer it than the big, ugly WWE logo belt that we got in like the late 2010s. I do.
Yeah.
I do. I prefer this one.
Like the black one?
Yeah.
We got like right after this?
It's so ugly.
Okay.
Right now, I think we're in a tremendous era of titles.
I still hate Cody's title. I think it's disgusting.
He said he was going to fix it, man.
Yeah,
I thought he was going to bring it back.
I thought we were going to get the golden
eagle.
It's not even gold. It's like mustard yellow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The
logo, it's not good looking.
It's disgusting.
Heavyweight looks great. We just got a new the IC title? No, which one?
The IC title, they added more blue to it.
That
it looks
awesome.
amazing.
A little bit of blue.
See, I find this conversation way more interesting than the actual match that we had to watch.
I'll talk about belts all day.
When I said this was a match of the year candidate, I was obviously being sarcastic. A David versus Goliath match can either be a good time or a snooze fest. Unfortunately, this was the latter. This match was boring as hell.
It wasn't anything, honestly.
No.
And the thing I was thinking about, like, oh, okay, let's find a reason why this match is a thing. When I was watching this match, I was trying to like come up with a reason, like, okay, is there any reason why we're having this match? Just storytelling wise, to build either of the characters. Del Rio is the champion, so you expect him to come off the match to look good.
Yeah.
But there's none of that. Well, there is. He does get like, he holds Big Show down with like a submission and all, but that is only like, that's it.
Yeah.
Can I just cut to the finish?
Well, I was going to go off of that, Kyle. There's a sleeper hold that goes on for 1 minute and 30 seconds.
Yeah. And
a 20 to 30 second rest hold is not offensive. But a minute and 30 seconds?
Especially when you're not dedicated to the match.
Oh my God.
When you don't give a fuck about the match and you're in the long rest hold, quote unquote.
This was the longest match of the night.
No, it wasn't.
It was 13 minutes. Longest
really?
match of the, yeah, this was the longest match of the night.
That doesn't count Big Show walking down the ring?
No, bell to bell. Del Rio goes for a punk-styled high knee, and Big Show
reverses.
Yeah, Big Show counters with a WMD.
KO punch. And then Jerry Lawler, no, it wasn't Jerry, it was Cole. Cole called like he swatted him down.
Yeah.
Didn't even know, like he did his finish.
Like King Kong on top of the Empire State Building, swatting planes.
Okay, Del Rio's the champion. He's gonna come off looking good. He loses clean.
1, 2, 3. The WWE champion loses clean.
Clean to Big Show?
Yes.
Who, in this role, no offense to Big Show, because he is a legend. He's paid his fucking dues. Even though this run over here, I could do without.
The 7th babyface run?
Yeah, I could do without that.
The WWE champion loses clean to the Big Show. Vince McMahon, you've done it again.
Yeah, what are we doing here? But whatever. It's worth it when Punk comes down.
This era is like when I play 2K and you do the what's the fucking when you make your own shows?
Universe.
And when I just do auto.
Oh yeah, literally.
Booking.
Yeah.
This is
auto booking. Yeah, Big Show beats my champion.
It's like when I have to go to the bathroom, I just auto book the show while I go take a piss. Yeah. This is the whole PG era was auto booking on 2K.
When Jacqueline beats The Rock. Big Show makes his way up to the ramp when CM Punk's music hits. It's time for some sweet revenge from earlier. Punk throws cold water on Del Rio's face to wake him up. I thought that was hilarious.
Cold water wash.
With Tide.
Stop. Collaborate.
And listen.
Locks him in the Anaconda Vice, doesn't ask, but demands a title match at Survivor Series. Del Rio says, see, and the match is made for the pay-per-view. Good shit from Punk here. He should have dressed up as Frank Castle, the way he's punishing the guilty here.
I love his Halloween gear, by the way.
Yeah.
I don't know if I mentioned that earlier, but I love that Halloween gear. Back to what the build is. This is just building for, Punk getting that strap. Because he needs it. He deserves it, God damn it.
Champions right now are 0-2 in defeats.
Yeah.
Or 0-2 in wins, rather. We're joined by Fozzie Bear, the only good Fozzie, and Gonzo the Great.
Oh, that's good.
Gonzo tells Fozzie that he could be WWE champion if he puts his mind to it. Listen,
Oh, yeah?
Listen, if Jinder...
Take a bump. Take a bump. Who did Gonzo ever beat?
Listen,
Fuck you, Gonzo.
Listen, if Jinder can do it, so can Gonzo. We get another Vicky and Swagger appearance, this time with Dolph Ziggler. Gonzo shares his aspirations with the gang. You boys already know the answer, but this is for the audience. Do the heels A, insult Gonzo and walk away? B, request a match with Gonzo here tonight? Or C, attempt to rip his fucking arms off? If you answered C, then congratulations. The heels yank Gonzo's arms like a Stretch Armstrong and wrap them around his head while Fozzie just watches in horror.
Before you get to that, I love how it hard cuts to Fozzie Bear so they can change the puppet.
Now you're ruining kayfabe for me.
I'm sorry. Okay, you got me.
Put it there.
Put it there. No, I'm sorry. It's distracting. I thought this was a live show. I'm gonna notice that shit. Okay.
Hey, you gotta say a quick change though.
That was a very quick change.
It was seamless.
It was.
As they say.
Seamless transition.
Absolutely seamless.
These aren't wrestling heels. These are domestic terrorists.
Well, no. This is what happens when you question the fucking business. Okay, you know what happened to that reporter that got his eardrum shattered.
John Stossel.
Okay, Gonzo is no different.
How did those guys know I needed an adjustment?
Our next contest is Jack Swagger versus Santino Marella.
How about Animal being the guest ring? What do you call him?
Timekeeper.
Timekeeper. Thank you.
Yeah, Animal, one of the greatest drummers of all time, known for his work in Dr. Teeth and the Electric Mayhem. That's not Kevin Dunn's band, by the way. That's actual
Doctor.
Approaching the ring first is Jack Swagger, accompanied by his mother, followed by Kyle's favorite, Santino Marella.
Let's go.
Come on. Listen, I have my own tastes, okay? I have my own likes and dislikes, okay?
I'm just teasing you. I know you like
No, I know. You're
like
firing up the
Santino as a
dog. I
person.
get it.
Like most of Santino's matches at this time, this was for comedic purposes. It's a nice palate cleanser after that dreadful Big Show match.
Yeah, I mean, I can't be too mad at it. It was very quick and it was funny, so...
Swagger absolutely dominates for most of the bout until Santino shows a lick of offense. He reverses Swagger's ankle lock by throwing him neck first into the top rope.
I love how you're calling the match, though the crowd is chanting, "We want Ryder," the whole fucking time.
I'm a professional.
They don't fucking care about the match. You shouldn't.
While both men are down, we get a run-in from Beaker.
This was great.
This is hilarious.
This was amazing. I wish some music played or something.
Oh my god, I'd shit myself.
It's his own theme.
Beaker gives Santino Dr. Honeydew's performance-enhancing cocktail. Rather than drinking the substance, he spits it in Swagger's face.
It tastes so bad.
While Swagger is dazed, Santino goes for a roll-up. 1, 2, 3. Santino is victorious.
Another lawsuit coming on Beaker.
Yeah, Sherman Clump's gonna be pissed that he wasted his formula like that. That was Buddy Love right there.
Buddy Love.
Buddy Love finish.
Serum.
That's the Buddy Love serum. This was a fantastic match, guys. 5.25 stars from the Wrestling Observer. Kyle, did you like this match?
Andrew, I can't believe you're asking me.
Mario, did you like this match?
Oh yeah, it was tremendous.
Yeah, a young Kazuchika Okada takes notes.
I love the ending.
Where else do you see Beaker? It's like Fortnite. It's like where else are you going to see fucking
you're kind of convincing me.
Beaker showing up in this? It's crazy.
It was an incrable bout, Kyle.
I loved
what
Beaker.
More can you ask
I
for?
loved the Beaker spot.
The Beaker spot was great.
But was he in the match?
He was. Listen, it was a run-in, technically.
Exactly.
An assist from Beaker. How did Beaker wander down here?
Up next, it's the United States champion Dolph Ziggler versus Long Island IZ Zack Ryder. Zack Ryder's run at this time was one of the biggest fumbles in wrestling history. He was great in the ring, he oozed charisma, and fans adored him.
And they did nothing with it.
No.
Well, Vince.
Don't get it twisted. He didn't have the worst career in WWE. He was part of some great moments.
But he was so over with the crowd. The crowd, even the match before this, the Santino match that we were talking about with your favorite wrestler, Santino Marella, Andrew. He was like the biggest underdog character during this era.
He was definitely held back.
People resonated with him, and he was a great wrestler as well. Is.
It's that damn proverbial glass ceiling that Vince held over his head.
I don't understand.
WWE didn't need him, and it goes to show that he didn't need WWE either. Today, he's one of the biggest independent sensations in the world.
He went out there and made a name for himself, and
King of the Deathmatch, King of the Indies.
I'm sure he wished he did it sooner.
Zack Ryder's opponent tonight is another star who fell victim to the same kind of thing. What can you say about Dolph Ziggler? He was a complete package.
He was amazing.
He had the look, he had the gimmick, he had the skill. I really don't understand how Vince was so blind.
And we say that, but he has the U.S. title.
It's meaningless.
It is also meaningless at that point because I hate to call it a prop.
It's a fucking prop, Kyle. You can call it a prop.
But it's supposed to mean something. At this time, it was basically a prop. Nobody gave a shit. It was just something to have. I guess.
Like Zack Ryder, like Matt Cardona, he reinvented himself. Nick Nemeth is the current TNA World Heavyweight Champion.
I'm so happy for him.
And he's tearing it up all over the world.
Co-host of Busted Open as well. He's on there.
I'm so happy for him.
He's a comedian.
I'm so happy.
He's doing a lot, and I'm happy for both of these guys. Good on these guys for sticking out and actually putting on a good match.
Oh, yeah.
This was probably the best match of the show.
Undeniably, this was match of the night. I was being very tongue-in-cheek about the Santino Swagger match. Great speed and great offense from both men. My only nitpick, and it's a big one, Vicky Guerrero.
Oh, I agree. Go away, Heat. This is literally it for me. It's please, you're kind of ruining this for me.
Just looking at her, I'm fucking annoyed.
Ryder knees Dolph right in the mush and goes for a cover. 1, 2, 3? The bell rings.
Bell rings.
But the ref noticed that Ziggler's foot was on the rope. This match is going to continue, boys.
This was a head turner where in the case we're like, oh shit, what happened?
Yeah, it was weird. I was taking notes and I looked up. I'm like, no, that can't be the finish. Ryder proceeds to chase Ziggler around the ring, and with an assist from Vicky, Ryder eats a super kick. A really good super kick. I love Dolph's super kicks.
These two are just
great chemistry.
Yeah, absolutely.
Great chemistry. Dolph attempts a zigzag, Ryder counters, and then hits a Rough Rider from absolutely nowhere.
I forgot how satisfying the Rough Rider is to watch.
Just the height he gets.
I love that finish so much.
It's so great.
It helps. Takes 2 to tango, baby. Good shit, Ziggler.
1, 2, 3. Zack Ryder pins the U.S. champ. That's 3 matches now where the champions lose clean.
Oh, shit. I didn't think about in Ziggler's case.
Yeah.
See, I forgot about the U.S. title.
Every champion loses. Aside from Vicky's shrieks, this was solid. All right, brace yourselves, boys. Michael Cole has a segment.
Okay, so this is interesting.
Is it?
Because we got some heat here, me and you, Andrew. We got heat, don't we?
You don't know heat.
You hate this.
Michael Cole stands on the commentary table and announces that his segment with Jim Ross is canceled because good old JR is not here tonight. Then why advertise it at the beginning of the show? Is my question.
He's right.
Why? Why would you advertise it if Jim Ross is not there?
I don't know, Andrew.
Was there a reason why JR wasn't there, like for a shoot?
Well,
he's sick, right?
He's actually sick in real life. Michael Cole, pronouns pal. Michael Cole explains that JR is dealing with some stomach issues, specifically inflammatory bowel disease, which is real, which is 100% real. Why tell the audience this? Why tell the audience this?
Depends. You don't think that's funny? Are you kidding?
All right, we'll get to the...
I think that's funny. Andrew doesn't like heel Cole, and I think
No,
it's funny.
I have nothing against heel Cole, okay? I don't blame Michael Cole. Yes, he's annoying, okay?
He's doing his job, God damn it.
He's
That's all he's
mercy.
doing.
He's at the mercy of a full-fledged billionaire sociopath screaming in his ear, feeding him lines, making everyone miserable around him.
He's right.
He tells the audience this because Captain NDA back there just loves poo-poo and pee-pee jokes. Poo-poo. Ooh, JR, he has so much poo-poo in his butt. My question, Kyle, what did Jim Ross do to deserve this?
Oh, just be a person that, talks differently.
That's not rhetorical, by the way. Someone tell me in the comments, what the fuck did Jim Ross do to that melting wax statue to deserve this?
Well, Vince is
an inbred fool.
He's like Dr. Doom or something. Probably worse than Dr. Doom.
Okay, say what... Okay.
He's more like Kang.
You don't piss...
You don't picking up what I'm putting down.
It pisses me off because, say what you will about Tony Khan and AEW, but Tony has treated Jim Ross with more respect and more class in 5 years than Vince has ever treated anyone. I'm gonna pop a fucking blood vessel. This pisses me the fuck off.
Yeah, you're not wrong.
What did Jim Ross do to Vince? Did he suffer several bouts of Bell's palsy? Did he work overseas pay-per-view when his mom died?
Yeah.
Did he fucking put in 19 years just to be rejected and ridiculed on live television? I just don't understand.
Yeah, you're right. You're not wrong.
Kyle's favorite segment, holds up a diaper.
Depends.
Suggesting that JR should have opted for one of these. Will Jim Ross show up next week for the Michael Cole challenge? I guess that just
depends.
Hilarious. Holy shit. That is so fucking funny, guys.
It is.
Oh my goodness.
Depends.
Hey, diaper lady. Here's my diaper.
This was fucking gold, guys. This is comedic genius at the highest degree.
Well, listen.
Dude, Mark Twain is rolling in his grave with how funny this is.
Hold on a minute, player.
Dude.
Hold on a minute, player. Don't shoot the...
I'm not shooting the messenger. It's Vince in his ear telling him to say this shit. I just think
I'm not rooting for Vince. When I think it's funny in not a good way. It's funny in an embarrassing way.
It's embarrassingly bad. It's cringe.
But Cole is giving it his all, God damn it.
Yeah, no, I can't hate the guy for performing.
And he's funny.
Yes.
Okay? Do I think, the whole barbecue in the toes and shit is
what?
Good? Jerry the King Lawler, I think, put barbecue sauce on his toes and made Cole suck them or something.
Oh my god.
That's some
or vice versa.
Creepy shit, dude.
Yeah, bro. Vince, this is
he's off a bean, dude.
I don't know.
It's just fucking insufferable.
He is Dr. Doom. He is Kang the Conqueror. I understand. I'm with you. I'm picking up what you're putting down.
Okay, good. As long as you're picking up where you know where I'm coming from.
Oh, absolutely.
Vince McMahon is the human manifestation of a terrible joke that just keeps going on and on and on until it's not funny anymore.
Yeah.
Poop is funny, I guess.
Yeah, I mean, poop is funny.
Because poop is funny.
The perfect exclamation point on this segment. We go back to Statler and Waldorf in the press box, and they echo the audience's sentiments.
Literally. I put that in my notes, echoing my sentiments for the whole show.
The only thing worse
worse than listening to Michael Cole is nothing.
All right, Mario. For this part, because I feel like I've been reading a lot. I want you to read this. It's in yellow. Just this.
Okay.
All right, if you can just do me a favor and read this for me.
Backstage, we see Miss Piggy.
Go ahead.
Sorry, hold on.
I want that laugh.
No, this is all staying.
Archived.
This is all staying. I want Mario to, because I feel like I do a lot of the narrating and I just want some diversity. You know what I'm saying?
Backstage, we see Miss Piggy trifling ass trying to mack it to John Morrison. Johnny Mundo says that he has plans, but he knows just the dude that would be down to pipe her up. In comes Hornswoggle, WWE's resident Ewok. In a heartwarming moment, Swoggle shows Piggy his Muppets tattoo. The segment goes from heartwarming to creepy real fast as Hornswoggle sneaks a kiss on the cheek. Piggy proceeds to karate chop him right in the gut.
Judo chop.
Kermit apologizes for his bitch wife's actions. And a starstruck Swoggle exits stage left. The future American Nightmare enters and places a paper bag on Kermit's head. The segment was tremendous.
Good shit, Mario.
Thank you.
Great segment.
And I thought our show was weird.
Main event time, boys. We get a WrestleMania rematch as The Miz takes on the leader of the Fruit Loops troupe, John Cena.
He's Cena. He's afraid of me.
Are you kidding me?
Cena, you're the champion. You got to buy drinks.
They advertised this match like it was their first one-on-one since Mania, but upon further research, The Miz and Cena had several matches since Mania, house shows, and TV. Vince clearly thinks his audience has fish brains, if not evident from that Michael Cole segment. You know how after a Raw and a SmackDown, they'll usually have like a quick dark match to send the crowd home happy? Yeah, this was that. This was basically that.
Yeah, definitely. I like seeing him do that.
Oh, Statler doing the Cena taunt.
You
is
can't see
fabulous.
it. Yeah, I love that. That is so distracting.
He's like me. He loves Steve Austin and he loves John Cena.
And he loves pizza rolls.
And he loves pizza. Yeah.
Like, he clearly does it because he hasn't eaten any. We've seen like Miz and Cena so many times, and like no disrespect to them, but once you see a match of theirs, you kind of seen them all. I did not give a fuck.
No, I love Cena, and I even love The Miz. However,
at this time, man, I didn't really like both.
Understood.
But now I respect the living shit out of both of these. Both of these guys are legends.
Truth be told,
Truth be told,
that is like a mousetrap that I always walk into. Fuck. What I was going to say, I did some research on this Raw, like I usually do for these episodes. These guys were the victims of live TV. When this match aired, the bell sounded at 11 p.m. You can tell they were rushing.
Really?
Yeah, they were in an overrun. It's almost like they could have scrapped that Michael Cole segment. You know?
You're very, very much correct. Like most matches, it gets more exciting towards the end, and that's where I was getting more invested, obviously.
It's very safe. It's just like,
yes.
Very
a safe,
easy match.
Yeah, like TV match.
The thing that really saved the match was the crowd. They were really hot for this one.
Honestly, the whole crowd and the whole reaction to Cena being the guy is more interesting than the actual match itself.
Yeah, because when you have a babyface like Cena and a slimy dick like Miz, naturally the crowd's going to be really, really up for it. This match is basically Cena gets offense, Miz gets offense. Cena gets offense, Miz gets offense. It's, rinse and repeat. The match reaches its apex when Cena whips Miz into the barricade. Cena goes for a follow-up attack when someone dressed up as Ghostface grabs Cena. Miz takes advantage, goes for a skull-crushing finale, but Cena turns it into an STF. One of the top heel threats in the company taps out within seconds.
And that's it. Cena wins.
Cena wins, LOL. Yep.
Like, you can understand the frustration of certain fans. Cena is always going to be
100%.
look strong and come out on top, no matter what.
Attempted post-match beatdown. Ghostface attacks Cena from behind. 1 AA, and he's out cold. Big Scooby-Doo reveal. It's R-Truth.
Oh,
what? Like, no shit.
Yeah, no, there's no, pop. I mean, we
knew it was R-Truth.
And, he hasn't been gone for a while or anything. He was there last week.
I think he got a bigger pop than Raquel Rodriguez at Bad Blood.
He's right.
No, he's 100% right.
He's right.
Mario is right. Raquel Rodriguez, the anti-pop, as I call it.
Anti-pop.
The anti-pop.
You hear the wind going back in everyone's assholes.
Poor Raquel. So let me get this straight. John Cena needs a partner to vanquish these guys, right? What the hell does he need The Rock for? In less than a minute, Cena laid both of them out.
Yeah, that's my point. That was my whole point, bro. Yeah, like it's yeah. We're going out with just this. That's fine. Whatever.
So Cena
cares?
booked like Superman.
Top heels should be scurrying away with the victory on
Especially
TV shows.
on the build-up to Survivor Series.
Yeah, exactly.
Cena celebrates, the
Come
announcers
on.
celebrate, the crowd celebrates, and I just die a little more inside. Happy Halloween.
Happy Halloween.
Like we said earlier, this show is mostly harmless. What really makes this show stand out is the involvement from the Muppets. They're the true MVPs of this show.
They had some great moments, man.
They did.
I don't know. Like, yeah, I mean, they have the most memorable moments, obviously. You're going to remember the fucking goofy puppets.
You should have had one of the Muppets on commentary.
Oh my God.
That would have been hilarious.
Instead of having the Michael Cole thing be like, JR is out, so we're going to have fucking Fozzie Bear fill in for JR. Or like Gonzo. That would have been so good. Imagine Gonzo
Bear.
calling the match.
Fozzie Bear joins in on the Michael Cole challenge.
Dirty diaper. Waka waka.
If you want competent in-ring action or actual storyline development, this ain't the show. However, if you want to get stoned on Halloween night and watch the Muppets act up, then this show gets a thumbs up from me.
Yeah, absolutely. Thumbs up. Thumbs up on that level. But should you're thinking, hey, I want to go back to Raw, like go back and watch like classic Raw or whatever.
Go
whatever
to like
Raw.
2002. Like, what the fuck are you doing in 2011?
Don't be watching this year, bro.
No.
Unless you want to see the Punk promo.
Yeah, watch Vegas Raw from June.
Exactly.
Don't watch this shit. Guys,
Happy Halloween, though.
Happy Halloween. This was, hopefully this was an enjoyable episode. Hopefully you guys got a nice laugh and maybe learned a thing or two. The real podcast was the friends we made along the way.
Exactly.
Guys, thank you so much for all the love and support for Wrestling's Real. You make it all worth it. Until next time, I'm Andy.
I'm Kyle.
And I'm Mario.
Happy Halloween, and remember, wrestling
Is real.
Mario killed me. And we were watching
you
this.
guys were watching this by yourself.
We were watching this, and Beaker was out to give Santino the potion, and Mario was just like, "Oh, what is he doing? Helping him blade?" And I just picture Beaker. I picture Beaker with like a little gig, like me.
Some sort of invention by Beaker.
Yes, Beaker, we made ourselves a gig.
A gig.
Make sure to give Santino some color. Oh my God.